You know, I grew up in a trailer park, so I felt like there was a little bit of that in the trailer park. You know,
yeah.
You never knew if somebody was just like, you know, real redneck, real country, or if they're just, you know, they got a speech impediment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, dude, even the name Dusty, I mean, I remember there were names that were kind of, I don't want to say weather related, but off like Sunny.
Like a Windy.
Yes, Sunny, Windy, Dusty. Drizzle got into like the black kind of country
Drizzle,
group.
yeah.
But there was others. It was like
Misty. Did we say Misty?
No, we didn't. And
That's
that was a big one.
Misty was very popular. Misty felt like, I know some Misty, so I don't want to talk trash, but it felt like, it was like they were attractive, but a little loose with it sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Like they'd put their bra on, but wouldn't wouldn't snap it together in the back.
Yeah. They wanted people to see it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Misties were usually pretty cute, weren't they?
I think so. I can't think of an unattractive Misty ever.
Yeah.
I know a few Misties.
That was kind of country hot, man.
Yeah.
That was kind of country
and
hot.
maybe get a little misty-eyed around them.
Maybe that's why they named them that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Sunny, Dusty, Misty. Oh, there was one more. We had a girl, Stormy.
Oh, Stormy, yeah.
We had a girl named Stormy Bernard that used to play volleyball in our town. And they didn't even have volleyball, but she told everybody she played it or whatever.
Okay, yeah, she had good legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have good legs, it's believable that you play volleyball or softball.
Yeah.
That's believable. Girls with good legs and just a stoutness about them. Like an attractive stoutness.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, dude, I love that about growing up like in a kind of a rural area. Because we weren't in a trailer park. We were just kind of like in a white, just like, it wasn't super redneck bus. It was just like kind of trashy.
Yeah.
And no judgment. Shout out to everybody from McGee Street. But it just was what it was. You know, they know it. Nobody was pretending what was going on.
Yeah, we had a trailer park. Our trailer park was like half Asian. We had a lot of Laotian people in Opelika. So,
really?
Yeah, so our bus stop was, me and the Asian kids.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun.
Dude, y'all should have made a music video or something. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it did seem exotic in a way. As I got older, I felt like when I was getting off the bus with the Asian kids, it felt like, because you feel insecure about getting off at a trailer park, but when it's with the other Asian kids, you feel like, well, we got something going on here.
Right. It's almost like, look, I'm here supporting them. It gives you that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a vibe.
Yeah.
God,
we're doing something. You wouldn't even understand it.
Yeah, you don't get what we got going on. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. If you'd have got off the bus with a bunch of Asian people, literally people would have thought, on my street, people would have thought that bus came from outer space. Like, they just didn't even, I'm sure it had to be like that by you. Like, did you have Laotian friends there?
Yeah, they were my age. Yeah, we were friends. We hung out. One guy named Enoy. We used to hang out. That was his name. Enoy, yeah.
Yeah.
And we used to hang out. We were, and there was others. There was a guy named Chukiat. He was a little older than me. And then there was Hook. And then they had a sister named Sherry.
Ooh, Sherry's pretty hot. Usually.
Yeah, Sherry was hot.
Yeah.
Sherry was hot. I actually found some pictures of Sherry that she gave me when I was a senior. It's probably here like her junior pictures.
Yeah.
I found them in a notebook.
Did you?
I was like, wow, I still got these pictures of Sherry.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah.
God, she sounds hot, dude.
Namburi. Namburi was the last name.
Namburi?
Yeah.
Sherry Namburi?
Sherry Namburi, yeah.
God, sign me up.
Yeah.
We had a girl named Treasure in our neighborhood, too, and she was hot.
That feels oddly weather-related, like pirate ship, like you're out on the waters, finding some treasure.
Yeah, Stormy, Dusty, Treasure. All those are kind of...
Rain, I didn't have any rains, but that's a name.
Oh, yeah.
That's a name.
I know a country-ass Rain lady that lives here.
Oh, yeah?
I know a real country lady named Rain. What was that trailer park like, man? How was the vibes over there? Was it pretty cool?
It was awesome. I loved it. It was like on a dirt road, about 20 trailers probably, some tucked away a little bit in the woods. And then on the front, like on the main street was houses. So we had some brick houses. Then behind those was some trailers. And then on the end, 2 double wides.
Ooh.
We had Enoy lived in 1 double wide. And then a guy... he went to a different school, nicknamed Squirrel, and that was my friend. He had an above-ground pool.
Oh.
Yeah. So Squirrel had it going on. I mean, his parents were fighting all the time.
Yeah.
But they were, he had a stepdad named Sid, and Sid was always yelling at him.
But you could fight all you want when you're able to cool off in a damn above ground pool.
Exactly.
Fucking heat things up.
Yeah, we would pull out the tarp, and we had a slip and slide going, some Dawn dish detergent, huge tarp in his backyard. I mean, that was where it's at. Squirrel had it going on.
Oh, well, it sounds like he was doing well. In our neighborhood, they had some dudes were over there smoking and getting BJs or whatever in an abandoned above ground.
Oh, yeah.
So something had happened. There'd been, I don't know what had happened, but something had happened. It could have been a gravity thing. Could have been domestic dispute. Somebody knifed it out or whatever. But the above ground, the water came out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then over time or whatever, like men would hide from their wives over there and smoke a little weed or something at night or whatever,
I always heard about that kind of stuff, like these kind of things going on. I never could get involved in that as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was like, I was like a good kid. I never could get involved in that BJ's and the above ground pool situation.
Damn, brother. And maybe that's for the best,
I think it is. It turned out, because the cool kids in the trailer park life, they go to jail. They end up in jail.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because they got, they're getting into trouble and it seems cool, but
they don't have a shirt on, they're tattooing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they end up in jail. And you're like, oh, I'm glad I wasn't like as cool. Now, I was cool, but I was, cool in the not getting in trouble way.
Yeah, you were like a Laotian hero kind of.
Yeah, because the Laotian parents weren't letting that go down. They weren't involved in that either. I don't even know that they liked them hanging out with me, to be honest.
Wow. Just because you were like, you were close enough adjacent to the other group. They don't want you to be a gateway drug to...
Yeah, and I was wearing bandanas and stuff, I was like, camouflage bandanas, not red or blue.
Yeah, like Willie Robinson or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it Robertson?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, more like that.
Yeah, dude, I do remember in a neighborhood, like in our neighborhood, like if you got good grades, like that kind of shit wasn't cool, really. You didn't want to be like too smart. You didn't want, you kind of just had to play the game of like fitting in, but not fitting too in.
Yeah, my dad would make fun of me for reading, but also wanted me to make good grades. And I was like, it's one or the other here. You can't make fun of me for doing the homework and go, why are you not passing?
Oh, you can't have your CAKE and eat it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude?
if you spell in front of him, he wouldn't get it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, he would my dad has said, I've heard my dad say, I ain't never read a book. He likes that. It's a brag for him.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big reader, but I've read a book,
Yeah, dude. Oh, in our neighborhood, it was like if somebody could whistle really good, they had fucking clout,
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, fucking get Donnie over here. You can fucking hear. Get him over here. And somebody would go get Donnie, and he'd come down on his bike, and he's an adult with a bike, but he'd get there, and he'd pull up, and he'd fucking have half a can of beer, and then he'd whistle,
It's the weird talents.
Yeah.
It's like you got a little something.
Yeah. There was just something like, but I think that was just like what it was like. That was just the energy around, It was just kind of calm, people doing stuff. It was just pretty basic back then.
Yeah, like even just having, like Squirrel had laser disc. And I remember that. My mom worked at a plant that made VHS tapes.
Oh, God.
So I told my mom that Squirrel had laser disc, and she got real mad at me because I guess I came home bragging about the stuff that Squirrel had at his house. And Laserdisc was a potential threat to her income.
To your family?
Yeah.
You're down there in the other double wide.
Yeah. Look, swimming in an above ground pool, watching Laserdisc.
Living high on the hog.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my mom wasn't yelling at me like Squirrel's mom was, but I'm like, these things seem cool.
Yeah.
I could take a little yelling for a few perks.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. Oh, my big thing was peeing on the floor in my room. I remember when I was a kid, that was like one of my big tricks or whatever. Like I never could whistle. And then I'm trying to think of what else happened. Oh.
What would peeing on the floor give you?
Just fucking.
Being like, I can do whatever I want?
Yeah.
Like my mom can't do nothing. I'll pee in the floor if I want.
Like, hey, we'll show them, huh?
You can't pee in the floor at your trailer or your house, but I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think there was a part of me that thought like one day I'm gonna have my whole room fucking collapse right into the fucking living room and I'll show all these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Like an alien spaceship just landing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
What else? Yeah, I remember my buddy's dad got his wife. So my buddy's mom got her a window, like their window had been out for a while, and he got him a window and he put it in upside down, right? So it was like, fuck. But it wasn't coming out.
So you just let it down like that. You let it down like it's a car.
Yeah, so it was just, it wasn't bad, but it just.
He might be sitting out there with his arm propped up on it like he's riding in the truck.
Yeah, he just leans into the house like, how you doing, babe?
Misty's out in the yard. He's letting it down.
Yeah, dude, shit like that, just regular shit.
I just been in here peeing in the floor.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put a cork in my wiener and I'll come out there and take a look at that new. That's fucking damn. That thing works with gravity, that window, huh? That's different.
Yeah. That's the way.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because the old way where you push the window up, you're defying gravity.
Yeah.
That's damn wizardry. Yeah, man. There was just stuff like that about growing up. Was it real poor by you or did it feel organized? Did anybody have that trailer with the lattice work around the bottom of it?
Well, I think we all had 10. I mean, I got to think somebody had lattice, but our trailer, we had 10 around it.
Okay, so but you did have that skirt on it.
We had it covered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's actually not bad right there. That looks good.
Yeah.
But, then cats can get in there and have babies under the trailer.
Oh, with that lattice work?
Yeah, they can squeeze their little head under there, and then they get in there and they start tearing out your insulation, and they have babies up in there.
God damn.
And you just hear a lot of meowing all the time.
Oh, dude. Well, also, a lot of those baby cats are the asbestos cats or whatever, which they're, because a lot of them get up in that insulation, like you're saying, they get that asbestos on them.
And then you let them in the trailer, and now you're all itchy.
Oh, dude. Well, I would notice I'd pet a cat about 40 times and my hand would have little cuts on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, God damn.
You think you have a cat allergy.
Oh, dude. The asbestos cats needs to be a group of cats that save a fucking trailer park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could line the cats up as insulation if they got enough.
Just put a little bit of tuna paste on the walls in there and have them in there.
Yeah.
God, yeah, there was something, they had lattice work. I remember that was one good thing you would see. Dude, we had a balcony or whatever. We lived in it was like 4 apartments next to each other. And somebody would steal the wood from our balcony, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so.
Like just wood they had laying up there or your railing?
Oh, they'd steal it all. If you can find that photo, it's out there somewhere. So we come back sometimes, and my sister, each one of the bedrooms had like a door upstairs that would go out to the balcony, right? And it didn't get you anywhere. We were still in our neighborhood. We thought I remember the first time going up there. There you go, right there. Now zoom in on that bitch.
Oh, they took your whole porch.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did. But then you'd see it, 3 weeks later, you'd see they'd have built a fucking fence or something in their shit. And we're like, bitch.
You're like, that's the color of my porch.
Yeah, that's our fucking balcony, bitch. And I'm like, no, it ain't. I'm like, motherfucker. who do you think carved God help us into one of those boards?
Yeah.
With my initials under it.
That's why you got to pee in your room. You can't go out on the balcony anymore.
Dude, I mean, shit. Zoom back in on that bitch. I hadn't looked at this in years. But yeah, dude, people would fucking steal the wood and they would steal. We had a fence right in front of that bottom door downstairs. And so people would steal that shit. So you'd have to go fucking find it. My mom slapped a kid one time because they took it and she had to go to jail.
We had a barn. My dad had a barn, and we used to, we would take wood off the barn to build a clubhouse.
Oh, yeah.
And we thought the barn was abandoned. And my dad went out there one day. He's like, where's all the wood? And then he sees our clubhouse.
Dude, imagine having such a shitty childhood that you think part of your fucking home is abandoned. You're like, well, fucking, that's abandoned. He's like, that's where I work. And you're like, oh, my bad. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, but the trailer park that I lived in, it did feel good. It felt organized. It felt, but there was for a while, my sister lived next door to us in a trailer. So we had a trailer. My sister and her husband had the next one, and she married into a guy who had 2 kids already. So there was, a bunch of kids. We had our own little courtyard there in the middle.
And, that's nice. And it kind of sounds like.
And then my mom had a phone, and people would come over and borrow the phone, landline.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd have that long cord. And so people would be out on the back porch on the phone with the door closed. Like they still want privacy. Even though they're using my phone.
Like, hey, look, we're going to listen. Okay? Right. I'm saying, if you came over here, we're going to listen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, things like that were so much fun. Well, one thing that money gets you is privacy, or even just like, that's one thing I even saw, I think when I was young, like when you were poor, everything was right there. You could hear the neighbors, in the apartment, somebody else would cook something, it would come through your vents.
Oh, yeah.
So you're hungry and you're like, fuck, they got all that shit. And now you're yelling through the vents, fuck y'all, but also ordering like a number 7 or whatever, you know? So... it's just like, but you would hear if somebody was doing something bad or whatever, if somebody was domestic dispute, you would hear all of that.
Yeah, my buddy, his mom, he lived next door. His mom had him when she was real young. So she was like, we were like, early teens, and she was still pretty attractive. And her husband, or her boyfriend, I heard them like having sex, and their trailer wall was real thin. So I could hear it out in the yard. And I was like, me and my buddy, not the buddy that was his mom, but another guy, we're like creeping up and my mom's out there raking the yard. Wow. She's like, get away from there. But we're like, this is pretty fun.
What's happening?
Yeah, we're hearing this attractive lady have sex.
God.
Middle of the day.
Oh, yeah.
That was like, that could have been Cinemax for us.
Oh, dude, you don't just get something like that unless God has favor.
Yeah.
I don't think anyway. That's not an accident. First of all, 2 people comfortable enough to make love. And was it drug induced, you think? Or
at least alcohol induced.
Okay. But at least 2 people making love during the day, and neither one of them is a victim of something.
And they're being loud.
Yeah. Oh, they're brave then.
It's like, we can hear it. My mom's doing yard work out here. We're into it, though. We're like, this is what I'm talking about.
Well, what if you don't really figure out it's not, and you see your mom just rubbing the rake across the ground, and it's like, and you're like, what is she? What kind of new grass is that? She's like, she just keeps raking. You're like,
I'm like, you're working too hard. She's like, I enjoy it.
She's trying to cover for him.
Yeah.
She's over there. Sorry, man. I'm not supposed to laugh and like this much, but that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I just love, like, there was always something great about being in a shitty neighborhood, kind of. Because everybody was right. If you wanted a friend, they were right there. Everything was right there. But then also, all the drama and the bullshit was right there. Like, if people were fighting, if people were like, the dad was leaving, everything was right there. So everybody knew everything. It kind of was sad sometimes because you didn't feel like anything was personal to you. There was nothing you could keep for yourself.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense, you think, or no?
I think living in trailers, you're at least spread out a little bit, whereas apartments, you would be right up. I mean, because I've lived in apartments since then. But, we called the police on a church one time for playing their music too late. On a weekday, like the church was real close. I still think about that we all agreed at the trailer to call the police on the church. It couldn't have been that loud. We could just hear it.
Yeah.
It wasn't keeping us up.
Right.
But we were like, nah, I don't think so, guys.
God, they need to turn that shit down. Because that's how it starts. I mean, should they turn that down? And somebody else has had a beer and they're like, well, fuck yeah. And
I can't hear my music.
Yeah, dude, it just gets weird. There's always talk like tornadoes is such a big thing with trailer parks. Was that a part of y'all's thing or not really?
Well, I think any storm is scary when you live in a trailer, right? It's like, we were just talking about weather and like what storm is the scariest. And somebody said earthquakes was the scariest for them. But I'm like, I grew up in a trailer. Earthquake was the least of our worries. There's nothing even really to fall on you. but it's tornadoes, even wind. We grew up under pine trees. We had a ice storm once that froze a tree limb, and the tree limb fell, and it stabbed through the roof of the trailer.
Oh, hell yeah.
And hit a shelf. My mom had a bunch of ceramic owls on it. They went everywhere. Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
God.
Yeah.
That shit is heartbreaking.
But so all weather. And so, yeah, tornado. We had tornadoes blow trees down on our trailer one time.
Oh, well, down in Alabama, I think they have the worst trees. If a strong storm tornado does show up,
yeah,
they literally have these tall pines. You can't really do anything with them. They drop pine cones. There's sometimes fun around the holidays or whatever, but they're 1,000,000 feet tall and
So
literally
tall.
just waiting to freaking kill somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, one fell across the trailer, another one fell on top of it.
It's almost like they're doing a game like that, like hands on the baseball bat, like whoever gets to the top, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're just going to keep falling until somebody,
And trailers are just right under. I mean, the tree weighs more than the trailer does.
Dude, there's more wood in the tree than there is in the trailer.
Oh, yeah. It's like the tree is almost like, here, use us. We're right here. You're living in this aluminum.
The tree's trying to help. Oh, God, dude. Yeah, that kind of shit just fucking... I'm trying to think of whatever else really got me. Dude, well, one time when it froze, when there was a freezing in the South, it was a big thing.
Huge deal.
And one kid, I remember we had a basketball game, and it was a freezing, and we were playing like the rival town, and it froze, right? And it snowed at halftime, and it hadn't snowed in our town in probably 30 years or something. And so people were fucking going crazy and fucking drinking Dr. Pepper really fast and just fucking amped up, you know, and stealing gas from each other, that kind of shit.
Yeah,
People were excited.
Yeah.
And one kid, this kid Lucas, had went outside, and an icicle, I guess, had formed on a tree at some point, and had fallen and hit him right under his fucking eye and messed his eye up really bad.
Jeez.
And his mom tried to like sue the city or whatever and all kinds of shit. And she's like, I remember she's like, he was never the same. And I knew that fucking kid for that. He was never the same before it happened. You know what I'm saying? He was...
Yeah, the icicle didn't really mess up his path.
I think you didn't get a strong take on your son before that icicle hit him.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Oh, it's easy to show up once there's a weather lawsuit, you know?
Yeah, the city's like, well, show us some of his accomplishments prior to this.
Yeah, and he was just a downward stock out of the gate, I think, you know? I mean, he couldn't even fucking whistle, I remember. People were like, boo. But yeah, there was something growing up like in like a place that like, I don't know. Shit like that was just fun, man.
Well, yeah, you got some character. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
You
You made the most of it.
Yeah. I mean, we were just hanging. I mean, talk about pine cones. It's like, we love pine cones. We used to throw them at each other. You build fires out of the pine straw, burn pine cones, get a fresh pine cone that's not spread out. It's real hard.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of spikes on it.
A virgin one or underage one, some guys call them.
Yeah. Not like these old wore out, stretched out pine cones.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fresh green one. We'd throw rocks at each other. We'd ride the bike. I remember there were these girls riding bikes up and down and we were throwing rocks at them.
Fuck yeah.
And my buddy missed and hit me in the head.
Oh, yeah.
And I was bleeding. I started crying. You know, there's no one to sue.
Well, also, dude, that's another thing about being poor. There's who are you going to sue, the other person? Nobody has shit. No attorney is going to support either one of you guys. Dude, one time we're riding on the school bus and this kid, Jason, and he came from a pretty shirtless family. Like somebody got the shirt, but they had it, like not everybody got it or whatever. But he, on the bus that day, he's like, he found a rock that was pretty good. And he's like, I'm throwing this bitch today. You know, he was just fired up or whatever because I think his birthday was coming up. And he's like, I'm throwing this motherfucker today. Somebody's going to get hit by this bitch. And he kept showing it to me. We kind of hung out in different little realms of school. They had like, at our school, they had the hick tree, prep tree, blacks kind of went out wherever they wanted kind of. And then hick tree, prep tree, and one other thing. I think it was just like people that listen to Soundgarden or whatever, you know?
Oh yeah, like a grunge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a grunge thing. And so anyway, he was over by the hick tree and he's like, and I would hang out over by the prep tree. I just had more friends over there. And at one point, he had his Rockies all ready. I'd forgot about it. So at recess that day, I'm fucking hanging out over there. Fucking rock comes, hits me right in the fucking head. Of all the people, he didn't even aim at him. He just hummed that bitch. Fucking took me right out.
You were hanging out under the wrong tree that day.
But still. I'm like, dude, just fucking, I'm the only guy you know over there.
And he probably was just throwing at the prep tree.
100%.
He's just like, I want to hit somebody under the prep tree. They think they're better than me.
Yeah, totally.
I want to hit people under the prep tree. That's my attitude. That would have been I didn't throw the rock, but my mindset was I'd like to throw a rock over there.
Yeah, somebody's going to feel a little bit of my pain today, dude.
And I had friends over there too.
Yeah.
I had friends in the hick tree, the prep tree, the black tree. I had friends under all of them.
Yeah.
You know?
God, dude. And I might have even been over there just bumming money off of some
Even the
kids.
Laotian tree.
Yeah.
They were all my friends.
Oh, yeah.